Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Nat and Gio are back.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I like the chat. I was just looking through it when the intro was on.
I love the chat. I think everyone's getting into the Christmas mode. It's Christmas next week. And let me just say that because it's Christmas, we're not going to have a live show next Sunday. But I will be going live on Monday, and I'll be doing a special show. You know, Georgio, you're very welcome to join the show if you want on the live jump in. It's going to be a fun one. I think what we're going to do is I haven't really figured it out, but I want to talk a little bit about the year. Okay. The year that we've had. I'm going to also share with you a few predictions that I have new predictions. I just shared some of them with Georgio backstage. So I want to share with you some things that are to be expected after Christmas and in January, big stuff, and they might shock you, but I will share everything after Christmas. And then what we're going to do is going to do live readings, tarot readings for anyone, one question readings. If anyone wants to join the chat, then I'm going to drop the link. You know, we'll just keep it very informal and, you know, within the family, and we're going to have a nice Christmas time. Right. So before we start, because we've got a lot to talk about today, because it's been yet another busy week, pop culture.
Oh, my gosh.
So we'll get to that in a minute. Let me just say hello to the chat. Our beloved chat and Femmies are here. And here we go. I believe Tory's innocent. Y'all, we'll get to that, guys. We'll get to that. Happy Sunday light mission. Danny's in the house. A lot of people have been looking forward to this.
Yes.
Megan Thee Stallion, I think a lot of people have a lot of questions, and they've got a lot of opinions too. Hello to my mods, as always. If I'm echoing, guys, let me know. It's StreamYard. Do you hear anything, Georgio, or?
No, I don't.
Okay, good, because I can hear it, but yeah. Hello, Romo. Amber's in the house too. Issa's gonna be there on Monday. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I will figure out the format. It's gonna be fun. I want to bring in some surprises too. Hello, Kel.
Hello, Kel.
Hello,
Miss
Pink
Wheezy
and Black.
Boo.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
I like Pink and Black combo
I know.
as well.
It's the best.
Let's see. All right. So I think I've said hello to the chat. Of course, people are coming in as we speak.
Oh, light mission. You'll have to send me the link to that YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Send us the link, please.
Yeah, thank you for that.
That's interesting. A lot of stuff also still, that's what we're saying with Georgia, that the Britney stuff keeps coming up, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about after Christmas because, anyways, we're not here on Sunday. But aside from that, let's give it some space and room for things because I have another prediction about that for you guys, but I'll save it. Yeah, a lot. Yesterday I was downloading nonstop. So I made notes just so I don't forget half the stuff, guys, because otherwise I forget. It's just a lot. Right, shall we jump in now? Right, so we'll try to keep it to an hour. That's what we say every Sunday, but we will. And before we start, I want to remind everyone, please like this video. It does wonders for the YouTube gods who decide the fates of our channels and videos. Also, please subscribe if you're new here. Hello and welcome if you're new, and welcome to the family. And also, it's not about just my channel, it's Georgio's too. We need to help Georgio's channel gain traction. Come on, everyone. Let's get him to 1,000 so he can get his community tab too.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know. It's a bit of a struggle, but once you get to 1,000, it's a whole new world. And actually, the algorithm after that starts really recommending you to more and more people. So it's just getting to that 1K. So come on, everyone, let's help Georgio get there. At least until New Year's Eve, so he can start the new year.
No, I appreciate everybody's support. I do. No. Thank you so much.
And if you're not following him on TikTok as well or Instagram, go ahead and do it, especially TikTok, because I love his TikTok. You've been very, very inspired and creative lately, Georgia, with your TikToks. I love it.
Actually, it's nice because it's not been super heavy with I don't know, like housewives news. So it's like the stories that do come out, you can have a little bit more fun talking about it, and it's not so like dark. So it's been nice to like be a little bit more on the fun side.
Oh, and I wanted to tell everyone, I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I will, that I did say, because you asked me, Georgio, whether Jen Shah's going to be at the reunion, and now we know she's not. And
yep,
I called it about a month ago. So there you go. And there's another prediction apparently I got right, because Campire texted me this morning and he said, your prediction about Britney come true. And I'm like, I have no idea what that prediction was, because I've done a lot of predictions. So if anyone knows what he's talking, because I asked him and then it was a busy day for both of us. So I never got an answer from Campire. So please let me know, everyone.
There's so many that we've gotten right. I think we just I need to go through and just like bring a timeline in.
I know.
Maybe that's what I should do for the end of the year.
I know. Well, that's what you were meant to do a couple of months ago.
I know.
But Gabrielle did the work. I just haven't gone through all of it because it's been so busy. But I think we should go over all of the shows and then just do like short clips of those, like what they call predictions and things that we said that have come out. Right, so shall we dive in? Let's start with the unfortunate, very sad news of the passing of DJ tWitch. His name was Stephen Twitch Boss. That's how everyone knew him. Very shocking, very sad. It's just, people are shooketh, especially on social media. And of course, a lot of theories out there what has happened, because he did work for Ellen. I think he was her producer for 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, Georgio.
Yes, he was. And then he was very much, and then he obviously was like the DJ and then started filling in when she was out. But yeah, so they had a long relationship.
Right. They had a long relationship. And so everyone's just, shocked and wondering what happened. I mean, why did this beautiful man who has a beautiful family, and he was so liked. And what's weird, and it was so unfortunately, once the news hit that DJ tWitch is no longer with us, my FYP, which just got flooded with his TikToks. He's dancing with his wife and his child, and it's so sad. And while watching his TikToks, I was trying to get that energy. I was tapping into his energy and trying to find out, like, is this a man who's depressed? Like, is this what's going on? What's his energy telling me? So some of the videos were older and I couldn't pick up like depression or anything like that. I just felt that there was a heavy energy about him, but nothing that would kind of like allude to what happened. But his latest video that I came across, he does look sad and he does have a very heavy energy. People have been saying that he made some bad investments, which could have led to that. But Georgia, I want to hear your opinion on that before I go on. So what do you think? I mean, how do you read the whole thing?
I really think this all really just boils down to, I think, the pressure And I think to your point, there was probably some bad investments, but I don't know if they were bad investments as much as they were investments that he probably regretted because now he doesn't have the Ellen show that is giving him this, constant
Mhm.
financial cash flow. And so now he's had to really kind of segue into other areas like TikTok, for instance, and start getting that going so that he can monetize in that area,
Right.
among other things. Not to dumb down his career to just Ellen and
Mhm.
TikTok, but I do think the pressure. I mean, listen, anyone who's on social media or on TV or you like, there's a layer of like sometimes like heaviness to your point that you start to pick up. I think it's maybe because you're
Right.
just around so many people, you talk to so many different people, you're constantly flooded, and you're open to more things.
Negativity.
Correct. And so you have to do that much more work to balance that and cleanse that and not let it impact your life, because sometimes it's a silent creeper.
Mhm.
There's not when this situation happens, like a lot of questions around like, well, why so happy, seems so fulfilled, and it's like that just proves to me at least that all of those things don't make you whole.
I agree. But that's the pressure that society and social media puts on people. Even on celebrities, it's all about status and money. Not guys, not all celebrities are super filthy rich.
No,
A lot of them
no.
die poor. They die with very little, a lot of them. And why, you might ask? Well, bad investments, bad managers, bad agents, people who take advantage of them, insecurity, drugs, alcohol, overindulgence. There's many reasons why people can have, even celebrities can have financial issues that we're not privy of. So, it's not, and a lot of people do admire celebrities. We do admire their lifestyles and their homes, and we don't, but a lot of people do, and I understand, understandably so. And that's how influences came about. And that's why influences make so much money now. It's because they influence people. We, the people, get influenced easily
Mhm.
because whatever is behind, even us, like just Georgia and me, we're not celebrities. We're just doing YouTube, TikToks, podcasts. We're just doing a variety of things. But you guys happen to see us often, listen to us, be part of the community. And there are people, even with us, that are like, when they talk, like I get that. Like when I get people who book a reading with me, and they come to me and they're like, oh, they get nervous. And I'm like, are you nervous about the reading? No, I'm nervous that I'm talking to you because I watch you on YouTube all the time. And I'm like, I'm just like you. It's just we're separated by a screen, that's all. It's the same with celebrities. They're just human beings.
And it's
And
it's it's for entertainment purposes. That's the whole
it is.
point of celebrity. It's the whole glitz, glamour, smoke mirrors, if you will. Those people live just like everyone else at the end of the day. They all run out of bread, they all run out of milk, they all run out of gas. Like they all are not just always on a red carpet. And with creators, I think TikTok has really helped balance that out because Instagram was so heavy on that. But nonetheless, with like Twitch, I think he was just sometimes I think people that are known for being so happy feel a pressure to remain that way
Mm,
because it's now become part of their brand. So it wouldn't be on brand for him to be all of a sudden upset or not the same old happy Twitch. Um, but I mean, the whole thing was just out of the blue.
it was out of the blue, but as I have been saying for months now, do expect that these out of the blue occurrences or events, let's call them events. I don't know how else to call them. I don't want to use the word because of YouTube, because of the algorithm. But we're going to be noticing and hearing about these things more and more. And I told Georgia one of my predictions. I will share it with you guys next week. Sorry, cliffhanger. But I need to bring you back to our live. So I'll share that with you next week, but that's a big one. So let's dive in and let's find out. Let's ask, because I know people have questions and there are lots of rumors and conspiracy theories. I'll just put that in quotes because we overuse that term, conspiracy theory. And honestly, I don't like that term because what we considered as conspiracy theory a few years ago now seems to be not a theory, but reality. So
yes,
draw
which
that
is very
tone.
interesting.
Right? Okay, so Georgio, hit me with a question about Twitch.
So yeah, what was this fine? Like, was there a pressure, like a financial pressure that led to this?
Okay. I want to say that I did try to connect with Twitch last night. I don't normally do it because it's too soon and I normally want to give them some space. They need it as well. Even if you try to connect with someone that's just passed so recently, it's very hard to pick their energy up because they are adjusting.
Yeah.
In the other world and on the other side, right? But so I did try and I couldn't, which I'm not surprised. But what we're going to do now is I'm not going to connect with him directly. I'm going to connect with him through my guides and through the tarot and see what he's got to say. Maybe he does have a message for his family, for his fans, for anyone who has been very, very impacted by the news of his passing. So I'll ask, first of all, I mean, if he did have financial issues or what issues were there before? Okay, hold on. My cards are low. I feel his energy. Just want to say. Okay, so let's see what comes through. Oh, family. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I'll show you the cards. I've just gone cold. I feel him. I want to say, everyone, I feel him. If I start crying, it's not me, it's him. It's his tears. It's his energy. He's not really, he's more distant, but I do pick him up. He's very distraught, I have to say. He didn't think this through. This is what I'm getting. So it was very much a spur of the moment decision. It wasn't that he had a plan. I know that he executed, wrong word, excuse me. He went to a motel to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he's saying that he actually didn't think that he would be able to go ahead with it. But it was just like a split of the second thought, action thing that just took over him, and it happened. Then that was it. This is what I'm getting. It does have to do with finances. Georgia, I do feel you're feeling very sad. Do you feel his energy too? Because I've just felt that you've just.
I'm getting like my hands are cold and.
I can see it on your face. I feel like you've just suddenly just lost, color from your face. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this whole thing is just so sad.
It is. And especially how I'm feeling right now, because like huge regret there from his side. It does have to do with money. Okay. There was a big, but we'll get to that because I think there's more to what we think. It's not just bad investment that he lost a lot of money. I feel there's something more to it, but I'll get to it as we go. Very much about trying to protect his family. What he did. So I feel he took their savings. I feel they had quite a bit of savings together, like that they worked on, and they saved together as a couple, as a family. And he took that because he trusted 2 people. So he had two people who were advising him and he trusted them. Two people that were close to him. This is what happened. It was almost like they gave him, like they said, it's guaranteed that you're going to make money or you're going to get back your investment, you know, times 10 or times whatever. This is what I'm getting. He was very apprehensive in the beginning, but these people are people he trusts. So they're not these random financial advisors or whatever. Okay. The problem is his intuition was telling him otherwise, and he did not listen to his intuition because they really, really enticed him. They really enticed him. They said, listen, this is how much I made, and this is how fast you're going to do it, and this is how this person did it, and this is what they got out of it. So they were very convincing in their arguments, in convincing him to invest.
Is this feels like crypto? I know there's like Gabby's in the comments talking about that. Like, this sounds like almost like a trade deal, like invest this much money in the crypto and you're going to you guarantee to get this. Because I feel like there's so many people out there that try to swindle people into doing these things.
Yeah. But these people were his close friends, associates. They were close. So I don't feel that Twitch, I don't know his sign. And chat or mods, can you help me out by telling me his sign if you can research? But I can tell you what I'm getting is that he's not someone who would just at the spur of the moment. He wasn't very spontaneous with these kinds of decisions or with any decision for that matter. It seems to me that Twitch was generally, he would think things through before he did things. You know, he wasn't someone who's like, okay, sod it. Like, you know, let's do this. Let's give it he wasn't a risk taker. That's the bottom line. Has to do with his upbringing, has to do with hardships that he's been through as a child. He's a Libra. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, he's a Libra, but he's got some Virgo elements too because he's quite close to the Virgo cusp. Okay, interesting. So Libras is all about finding balance, and Libras, listen, Libras do manage their money quite well. Let's say, okay, they do like to spend it on them, or they like to buy lavish presents for their loved ones, but generally they don't splurge, you know, splurge. They don't overdo it.
Yeah.
So, and look at what came up, the Tower. So it's just like, it's almost as soon as he made that investment or he gave them the money, he knew straight away that he had like regrets. He had regrets doing that. Okay, so justice to me indicates who was after him. Was there some kind of like, and this will come out. So justice to me just shows that there was legal issues there. So he was either, I'm trying to pick up. Someone was after him. Someone was after him legally. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Has to do with this has to do with these two people. Has to do with these two people and the investment. And then suddenly he finds himself being in legal trouble. Page of Wands. He has a son, right? Not a daughter, if I'm not mistaken, right? People are saying maybe with Ellen or Texas. I don't pick up Ellen's energy right now. This is completely him. And I have a page of and Knight of Swords. They did him dirty, guys. They did him dirty. This is the thing. It's not just about the money that he invested and he lost, because that was their family savings. Okay, that was the college fund for his child. But he found out, because they're after him legally, it almost feels like this is what I'm getting, that he felt like he was trapped. Like he was, yeah, they did him dirty. This is what I'm getting.
And these were people that were close to him initially, so they basically just swindled him.
Pretty much. They lied to him. Knight of Swords, very bad energy with that Knight of Swords and that Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Someone
Wow.
was after. It also, I also am getting that I feel his career was going down or it wasn't going anywhere. Could be because he did work with Ellen, and Ellen has such a bad reputation right now, and her popularity is completely thriving. But I feel that he also didn't feel that he had some kind of good prospects with work. So it was just
Everything at once.
He was in a dark hole. He couldn't trust anyone anymore. He lost his savings. He lost his best friends, or he was betrayed by these people. No, nothing in the horizon, at least when everything else, when that happened for work. Yeah. It's
Do
all
you
around the
do you
money.
see those people, like, do you see this coming out? Like,
Oh, you mean yeah.
will these
Like the
people be
truth.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, will this kind of be revealed so it's not such a, like,
I feel him a lot, guys. It's just
I
like
know, me too.
it's almost like he wants to talk to me and he's trying, but on the other hand, he's very apprehensive. He's very confused. I can tell you that he's between here and he's between the earth plane and the other side. So he's back and forth. He keeps showing me his wife and his kids. He has a little one, I think. It's a girl. I think he's got a little girl, if I'm not mistaken. He's showing me a little girl. Um she's distraught, obviously, the wife, I mean his wife, but he's very distressed. So I'm trying to get stuff, so he's telling me, like, he's showing me things, but it's very chaotic, that energy. He's very distressed because he's half aware of where he is and what's going on.
Yeah, it's
Does that
all
make sense?
new.
So I'm asking him about that. He completely regrets it. It wasn't something that it was really a spur of the moment. It was just like it took like 1 second of that one dark thought, one dark push, and that was it. Lights out. This is what he's telling me. He's gonna make me cry. When is his girl's birthday? When is his daughter's birthday? Because I think it's coming up as well. It's somewhere around now, because that's what he's saying. He's like, it's Christmas, and why did I do that? He's just like, he's so hard on himself. Oh, this is so sad. Hold on, let me ask the question. Let me see. What else can you tell me? Funny thing that no one knows. Okay, a little fun fact about Twitch. I don't know if maybe there are fans out there that know that about him, but he says, I was psychic too. I was psychic too. I was very, very, very intuitive. I was psychic. And I think his grandma or his mom, or it could be an aunt, but like an older woman that he's showing me, what would call him like a little wizard or a little witch, and that's how his name came about. Witch.
Oh.
Witch.
Very interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Fun fact. Straight from Twitch's mouth. He's saying there's going to be a cover up with these two people that I see. They're two men. And they're two men because I asked him. The two men that he trusted. There is going to be a cover. He's saying yes, crypto too. It's not just crypto, but crypto too. He says, big bubble of crypto. This is what I'm getting, is bursting. 2023. So if you've invested in crypto, maybe you
Get your money out.
Reconsider. Take your money out.
Cash out.
It's a house of cards.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of all those people, those billionaires that are going, they're no longer with us. All in crypto. Stuff's not right. People are saying stuff more and more about crypto. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Hold on. Principessa Says May, November. So November must have been close to the birthday that he was saying, very close to his child's birthday. Night Mission invested $10. That's fine. Just play around with it. I don't understand crypto. My brother, unfortunately, invests in crypto. But my brother he's an Aquarius too, so he's very stubborn. He doesn't listen to me, but he tried explaining crypto to me, and I was like, I need some wine. I don't get it.
I still don't really understand it.
I don't. 8 of Swords. So there were a lot of decisions the last 3 years, a lot of things that Twitch made that just were bad decisions. And again, it was because he would listen to bad advice. Okay. And he's saying that it was just one thing led to the other, to the other, to the other, one bad decision after the other. Then he took all that savings that, he's just, and now he's saying that what he did was horrible because how can he help his family when he's not here? Like he doesn't have a physical body. That's what he's saying to me. So that's why he's so regretful. And that's why I want to cry because I just feel his distress.
This is just so heartbreaking, you guys. I mean, I think the whole chat is just in the same space with this. It's just like,
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, November 6th is his little girl's birthday. Thank you, Data. Okay. Yeah, we will lighten it up anyways, guys, because we've got Megan the Stallion. Why do I want to say Megan the Trainer? That's a different kind of Megan.
I do that sometimes.
Don't you? And then there's Meghan Markle. There's so many Megan.
Except it's Megan Trainer, not Megan the Trainer. But it's like you want to say Megan the Trainer sometimes.
Right, exactly.
I don't know why.
But anyways, is there anything else we want to like? I can give him like 1 minute to see if there's anything else that he wants to say. There is.
I mean, this could be something we revisit. I mean, obviously, this is still fresh. He's still on the Earth plane, it seems. He's still processing what's happened. And
yeah, I agree. I think we should go back to this in about a month or two, give him some time, and then he'll give us a lot more information, I'm sure. He is distressed. I have to say, I do feel it. I feel so bad for him right now. Like literally, I just want to give him a lot of love, which I am giving him. But he's very distressed, and that's why he can't sort of cross over fully, because he is like he's trying to bring back time. Like but he knows he can't do that. But he's sort of stuck, and I feel that his wife feels his energy, and she's probably in shock, and she probably doesn't. This is what I'm picking up, that she's not fully aware that he's gone. So she's in that state of shock, but also because she feels him too, his energy. She has a hard time believing that he's completely gone. Also, obviously, she's probably medicated, which is normal, considering. So he's always around her, and he's always he's just showing me that he's hugging her all the time. He's always like trying to, like, I can't breathe, guys. I'm like, I'm just taking like big breath. This is how he felt before he crossed over. Okay, this is heavy for me. It's okay. I've dealt with worse. It's just how he's making me feel because he's panicking. He's panicked. Those were his last seconds. I'm sorry this is distressful for some people. I'm really sorry, but I'm the messenger, and I have to help him too. And I feel that if I share this information for him, it might help him.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's purging right now, trying to get through.
Yeah. But I can't breathe. I just feel I have a heavy chest right now. But yeah. Okay, let's one more question on Twitch, and then we'll just let him just go and do his own thing. Yeah. He's got guides, he's got loved ones around him, so he is very much protected and guided, but he's just distressed because he wants his wife. And I hope his wife, at least if anyone can at least maybe share this video with her, maybe that will just give her a little bit of closure, because he just did not want to let her down. He just did not want to do this. He is very regretful. Unfortunately, he was caught at a moment of weakness, and you know, it
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. Wow.
That's a good question. Did Ellen know about the money troubles that he was going through? That he was like family to her. I want to say another thing while I was watching those TikToks on my FYP of Twitch. And then I saw a couple of Ellen and I tapped into her energy. I don't believe that, what she's saying, that he was like family to her. But I'll ask the cards. What we can do, and Light Mission's got a point while I'm shuffling, is we can pray for him to help him reach the light and to find peace. For him to find peace. And we can pray for his family too, because they need peace too.
Absolutely.
Right. So let me go back to this question and then we'll get to Megan Thee Stallion. So what was the question again? Oh.
Did Ellen know about the money troubles? Yeah, I don't
He's saying
believe
yes or no. He's saying yes and no. Like she knew, but she didn't know to what extent. And speaking of Ellen, I just got the devil card, so.
Shocker.
There you go. And
I mean, guys in the chat, are you really shocked by that?
They'll let us know, that's for sure. The other thing is, look at the Empress. She acts like a mom to everyone, to her crew and team. Like she wants them to see her as a mom, but she's more of like the wicked stepmother, I'm gonna say. But there you go. Because I got the Empress card and the Page of Pentacles. I feel that she did help him in the past financially. She did. She probably gave him a loan or a small amount. She did. So she's not all that bad, I guess. But on the other hand, she didn't do enough to help him out of it. But she did, to be fair, she didn't know how bad things were. Just to be fair, okay? I feel that he wasn't that death.
Ugh.
Can I say something, guys? Okay, you heard it here first and it's live. Georgio doesn't even know that because I just got this information now. 2023 is going to be an interesting year. We've been talking about this. I've been saying this for months regarding celebrities and politicians and people, prominent people out there in the world. I'm going to say this. So Ellen's card comes up as the Empress. So, and then we have the Death card. Can you put one and one together? This is what I'm getting. So there might be, and you know me, I don't predict these things. But
oh my God.
It just came through. And I don't even want to say it because I don't want to say it because I don't want to, I just don't. I don't like predicting stuff like that. But I think everyone knows where I'm going with that.
My.
Kempire's in the house. Kemp, what was that prediction about Britney Spears?
Oh yeah, which one, right, Kempire? Tell us now. No.
Tell us now. So yeah, that comes up in that card, unfortunately. But she did give him some money. Sorry, I had to pick that card up. So yeah. I think we should, I think we should come back to this in a month or two, and
I agree
directly and see what else, because it's getting really heavy and I don't like what I'm getting right now. So because I'm getting stuff and I'm not going to share live. I will share members only, guys. I will over the holidays. There's a lot we have to talk about, but I'm just saying I don't want to share right now.
Should we jump into the Meg and Tory Lanez of it all?
Yes. All right. So before we do that, can you give everyone a little recap? And while I'm just smudging my deck.
So I think has it been a year? It's been a little bit more than a year, but I guess there was an actual Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, her then best friend Kelsey were at a party, which I believe was at Kylie Jenner's house. But nonetheless, there was an issue that broke out. Apparently, there was a squabble, there was a fight, and then Meg got shot in the foot. as a result. Now, the original report said that it was Tory that, you know, at least from her angle, that's what she claimed. And then obviously Tory is claiming otherwise. That's not the way it all went down. And so now they're in trial for this. And, you know, quite honestly, my opinion on it is that the reporting on it has been highly misogynistic.
Ooh.
Whether it's true, whether she lied, whether or not, it's just been such a, again, my opinion, I feel like the reporting on it and the way that it's been reported on has been so heavily misogynistic.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. Well, there's a lot of stuff about this case, or generally about the people involved in this case, that is very, very there. I feel darkness. I feel it's weird. I feel there is a lot of other stuff.
Well, and also they said recently too that that Kylie kicked them out of the party because of the, I guess, the argument that ensued, and it had something to do with, I guess, Megan's friend allegedly sleeping with Tory and 2 other people behind her back of some sort.
Who,
So I guess that caused
Kelsey?
Kelsey is Megan's
Friend,
ex-best
right?
friend, or I
Yeah.
would assume they're not friends anymore.
Okay,
Oh, and
so
yeah, Kempire, also, yeah, that's true. 2 people are missing now.
who's missing?
There's one person I think that was supposed to testify, I think, that
Okay.
seriously went missing. I didn't realize there was a second person,
Oh,
though.
yes. Oh, I know. And shout out to Alex who DM'd me on Instagram. Thank you, Alex, who sent me a lot of information. He did tell me, I think the bodyguard is missing and someone else is missing. Someone, I don't remember anymore. I send it to you. I've got it. Because he gave me a detailed information about who's missing, what's going on in the case. So thank you. Shout out, Alex. Thank you very much for that. So apparently, yeah, 2 witnesses have gone missing. They haven't been seen in several days. Oh, the driver. Thank you. The bodyguard and the driver. Right. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, that's crazy.
So, because apparently, there is this. I don't want to misquote it, but wait, hold on. Before we get to that, let's ask the cards, and then we'll just round it up with everything that we get and everything that we know. Right. So, where shall we start, Georgio?
Let's start with gosh, this is hard. I guess let's start with what was there an issue between Megan and her friend that night? Because that's ultimately what kind of prompted all of this, was that.
Okay. So if there was like tension or a fight or something that was
Yeah,
said,
like, because that's what's being reported, so it's just interesting if that was
Okay,
even a real thing.
okay. So Light Mission says that the bodyguard is apparently in Qatar at the World Cup. He posts pics on IG. Okay.
Oh.
So probably mystery solved with that one. So, but let's find out what happened between Kelsey. Am I saying the name right? Kelsey and Megan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some cards for Kelsey and then some cards for Megan because I want to see both their perspectives. Like
Okay.
both of their stories. So the first one is going to be Kelsey. And, ooh, the Tower. Just jumped up. The jumper card was Tower. As soon as I said Kelsey, jumped out. Ooh, doesn't look good. To me, this is like backstabbing. Something bad was said or done. And I even feel it wasn't just left verbal stuff. Not just verbally. But hold on.
Wow.
I haven't even cut the deck yet.
What a way to start.
They're chatty. They're chatty. My cards. Ooh, okay. This is Kelsey, 3 of Swords, the Star, the Devil.
Oh, look at us.
All right. Empire is saying, like, wiring guitar, and
You're such
you're
a
set to step. Good point. Good
well,
point.
can't say you didn't know.
So these are just counts. I'll show you the cards. Now I'm doing Megan. Oh. Ooh. Oh, all right. Okay, guys, I think we're getting clarity. So I think I don't follow the case, but I think I know what's going on now. Okay, so we all know something huge, big, impactful happened. Okay. Georgia, you want to say something? 'Cause
No,
I can read
I'm
it.
like,
You were
I'm
like,
hanging on to every little thing because this is like, I just know it's gonna be so juicy.
it's going to be so juicy. So Kelsey, 3 of Swords, very disappointed. She felt hurt. She felt backstabbed. She felt betrayed by her best friend.
By Meg.
By Meg. Yeah. Very betrayed. And also, she's very jealous, I'm going to say, of Meg and her stardom. And hence, same as tWitch, who got his besties or his people that he trusted did him dirty regarding that. Same goes with Kelsey, okay? Because Megan, I feel she had a lot more potential. She didn't reach her full potential. She hasn't reached her full potential yet. And part of it is because of her ex-best friend.
Mm.
I feel her ex-best friend, she's a narcissist. She comes up loud and clear. Narcissistic. Try to control and manipulate Megan. Look at the devil here. Trying to manipulate, and she was in her ear, just giving her, just trying to manipulate her through the information and things that she was telling her. And that confused Megan. And we know that Megan's she's been through a lot in her life, in her personal life, right? And Kelsey knew exactly what she was doing because there is jealousy there. She was trying to control Megan, but at the same time, she felt very betrayed by Megan. But she's a narcissist, so indeed, Megan did something that was sneaky.
Ooh.
Indeed, Megan had a secret, and she knows stuff about Kelsey, but also who was sleeping with who? Why I keep thinking. So was Megan dating what's his name? Not Trevor.
Tory.
Tory, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they were. It's pointing in that direction, or that they maybe. I don't know. It's very odd. Like, I don't know if there's like sexual tension there, or there was something and then it went bad, and then Kelsey got in the mix.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting there is sexual tension there. It's too many arguments start with Kelsey.
Megan slept with Kelsey's man, and I believe it's 2 men. The argument started with Kelsey and Tory. So are you getting, they're saying Meg slept with a couple of men. So it looks like that's lining up with what you're saying, that she felt betrayed by.
Well, I did. To me, I'm getting that Kelsey was like disgruntled. She was very disappointed. And I'm getting, because it is the 3 of Swords, I'm getting it has to do with love. So probably she was sleeping, or they were both sleeping with him at the same time, and Kelsey wasn't aware of it, and she found out, or Megan found out. So he's involved. Tory's involved. So he's part of it for sure. So involved, not in the shooting, but I mean, when it comes to the argument,
Yeah.
Argument. But I have to say, Megan, whether you like her or not, okay, she can come up. She's an Aquarius, by the way.
I know.
Put it out there. So whether you find her abrasive or whatever it is, whether you like her or not, it doesn't matter. Bless you.
Thank you.
She is very well protected, though. So she has a lot of guides and angels around her. I feel she is spiritual. She is one who prays and asks for help and guidance and all that. And she is getting that too. But she's in trouble, guys. She's in trouble. She knows stuff and she's not sharing. She's not going to say, unless she is keeping it for the courts, for the trial.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay? But guys, she very much has something against all of them. but she shares a secret. She's not, you know, like she's part of it, but she's willing to reveal it and expose it. She
Wow.
is, yeah. Knight of Cups. Who's this? The Chariot. I feel Tory is very manipulative as well, and I feel that he doesn't, maybe doesn't like women very much.
It doesn't seem like he does by some of the tweets that I've seen that he's put out. Which is why I was saying I think a lot of the coverage on this whole thing has been so misogynistic. You know,
You're right. Now, I
not
mean,
to
it's
say
starting
that,
to make
you
sense.
know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Meg doesn't have her part in any of it or her role in it, but at the same time, it's like it's just I don't know.
I know. I feel that Tori's got like the typical manipulator in a sense, or narcissist as well, because they all are. And
Uh-huh.
but he's just like, I feel that he really toys with people's feelings. It's almost like he can x-ray people and he can tell exactly where their weak spots are or their pain points are, and he
Mm-hmm.
manipulates them through emotions and feelings. He toys with them. This is what he does, and when he doesn't get his way, then he can either like lash out in a very, very violent way, or he can like literally start threatening you, bombard you with threatening messages, like like become creepy and threatening and aggressive. I hope I'm making sense, but this is what I'm getting through this reading. What else? Okay, so do we want to ask about what happened?
Yeah,
Or
like who I mean, I just want to get right to it. Who shot Meg's foot?
I want to say, I'm going to pull the cards too, but I saw two things. I feel Kelsey was prompted by Tory. This is what I got.
Interesting.
And they're covering for each other. I mean, Kelsey's willing to cover for him, but he's not willing to cover for her. This is what I'm getting. But hold on, I'll show you the cards too. I'll pull the cards.
I mean,
The
that's not
chat's
really
going-
shocking when you understand the type of person Tori is.
The chat's going crazy. Oh God, I've just dropped my cards as soon as I said that. Yeah, chat's busy today.
I know.
Hold on. So, shot Megan, please. Ooh, hold on. Jumper. Who's that? Two of Pentacles. Both of them. So one obviously, pulled the
Right.
yeah, exactly. But the other one, so they were both, as I said, one prompted the other one to do it.
Wow.
And I feel it was Kelsey, allegedly, in my opinion, did it. But Tory helped, encouraged.
Of course.
Pretty much.
Of course.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to pull one more card. I feel like pulling one more card. This is fascinating.
This is really fascinating.
Okay, hold on. Sheena, hold on. I'm sure the chat has a lot of questions. I can see 82 people in the chat. Everyone, let me remind you, if you like this video and you're here now, please like the video because it does help the algorithm. And it's just like saying it's just giving us love by giving us a thumbs up. Hold on. Okay, this one wanted out. Tory is very manipulative. He knows very well what he's doing. He's got the power. So he's holding something over Kelsey's head for sure. I'm telling you, the three of them share a big dark secret. Kelsey and Tory are not willing for it to come out, but Meg is like, you shot me. You did this to me. If I have to come out and say it and expose you guys or all of us, if I have to do that, I will do that.
That's wild. That's what you were kind of saying in the very beginning. There was like some sort of like thing where she was willing to come out if needed.
Yep. And she's holding that. He thinks he's got the power. He thinks he's such an arrogant bastard. Sorry for using that. I'm really sorry for using that word, but I don't like his energy.
It's true. It's true. He's such a like narcissistic like dick.
And I don't feel that I don't feel that he likes women very much. So he doesn't treat them with respect.
He's probably had bad relationships with them. That's, you know.
Oh, Kempire's saying they both had gunpowder on them. Interesting. And then sweet, they didn't test Kelsey for DNA on the weapon. Wow. You see, Tory told Kelsey that Megan has been sleeping with her man. Is that what prompted this over some? Probably. Tory told Kelsey that Megan has been sleeping. No, it's not. It's not just that. That is what sort of came. That's what created that rift between Megan and Kelsey. Okay, but it's not what prompted. It's not what prompted the shooting. The shooting is this moon, the secret that all three of them are part of and they know of. One of them wanted out, and guess who wanted out? Megan.
Oh.
Yeah. So Tori invested in her business. Oh my God. It's so, yeah, that's why I got the Eight of Swords. Like she felt like trapped. She couldn't get out of the situation. It's also what he knew about her, threatening. There were threats. They were so deeply connected, interconnected, and deep shit, you know, all of them.
This is like so dark and twisted.
I can't keep up with the chat right now.
I know, it's crazy.
Okay, Georgio, you should pick some questions. Well,
let's
I can't do both.
Well, Kempire says I feel like Tory will get off.
I will agree. I will agree because that's what I'm feeling too, that he will get off.
Let's see here. Dita saying they wanted to rob Kylie. Where does Jay-Z stand in all of this? Oh, this is a good question. Soy. So iconic.
Thank you, so iconic. Where does Jay-Z stand in all of this?
He does have Megan under his management company. That's a very good point.
Ooh.
That's a very good point.
Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me reshuffle. Let me just cleanse my deck from that energy. That's a very good point.
Gosh, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even know about that.
Jay-Z's involvement.
Okay. What can you tell me with Jay-Z and Megan? Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Not going there.
I didn't say anything. Judgement, Jay-Z, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. So Jay-Z doesn't have much of an like a direct involvement. He has indirect involvement. But why do I feel Jay-Z was asking or he was trying to make Megan do things that was against her will or against what she wanted to do? This is what I'm getting. I do feel that Jay-Z might be a tough cookie. A tough one.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Here's the thing. I keep picking up that Megan has okay, let me rephrase. When I talk about her, I keep getting a vibe or an energy of someone who's been so abused verbally or controlled or has been through so much that she's like battered and bruised. Do you know what I mean? And it also comes from him as well, because I get this 10 of Pentacles completion. I feel that I get a lot of 10s, and with the 6 of Wands, like, were they about to stop working together? Like, so was Jay-Z planning to cut her free, cut her loose? Because that's what I'm getting.
Oh.
Yeah, because I feel with that 10 of with these 10s here and that 6 of Wands, so he does see the talent, so he does appreciate her talent.
Yeah.
But she, guys, if she had a different management and she made better decisions in the past, she would have had an even bigger career than she has now. She would have been a lot bigger, a lot better. Her music would have been a lot more, I don't know, mainstream or, heard of worldwide. So that was the potential here, but not anymore. He's cutting her loose.
Wow.
But he's not involved directly in this whole mess here. Yeah.
This is all a mess.
It's all a mess. As always, everything that we read is a mess.
This will be something. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thruple.
What was that? Prosecution dropped the ball with this case. Exactly. What's that? I'm telling you, 2023, the year where all these secrets are going to be exposed.
Dare I say that the thing that he wants her to do that she's not willing to do could be having to do with something dark?
Yep.
That's what I got. That's what I was feeling.
Yep. As well as that. But don't be surprised, because all this, everything that we're saying here is all going to make sense, because it's all coming out in 2020. Next year is going to be the year where we're finally, the goggles are out, the dark tinted goggles that we couldn't see past a point coming off in the world. Like, honestly, all these conspiracy theories and things that we've been feeling and we've been suspecting, they're coming out.
Absolutely.
A lot of what we've been feeling. Thank you, Black Coffee. Hi, Black Coffee. I haven't seen you in a while, but thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the question. How will they announce this? How will they? How will the outcome of the trial affect Megan's career? Good question.
It is a good question.
Because I keep feeling that if this, like, she is starting to lose a little bit of her will and her, the drive to maybe sort of kickstart her career again,
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting right now, as of now. But let's see if she's going to manage to turn things around. How will the outcome of the trial? Okay, no jumper card. That's usually good. Ooh. 10. She gets so many 10s. The High Priestess.
That's crazy.
It's crazy for anyone who reads tarot here. Look at this. First card, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords also is the death card for me. It's not the actual death card in tarot, but to readers, seasoned readers especially, 10 of Swords is the death card. I'm not saying anything about Meg. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the death of her career. Then I have the 10 of Pentacles. So I do see her coming out of it. And mind you, one thing that I did find out, it's not Megan against Tory. It is the state that is against Tory. So here's the interesting thing. It's not Megan who is prosecuting or suing Tory. It's the state.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was her. But it makes sense because it's a what's it called, a crime, right? Shooting someone. So it's not a civil. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going with my legal jargon. So there you go. Talk to Emily T. Baker for that, not me.
I know.
But then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is always, it's a good card. It's the family card. It's the completion card. Things are coming to a close. I do feel she's coming out as a winner, obviously, Megan, out of this. So I feel that she will also receive some kind of money or some kind of severance, from this. Then I have the High Priestess. So I have 2 10s. I have the High Priestess, and I'm going to pull one more card. And then here we go again with the Page of Wands.
Wow.
She will have to, I'm going to say this. So her career, it will affect her career because she will have to reinvent herself and reestablish herself and start pretty much from scratch. Well, from scratch in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
New team, new style of music, just new branding for herself, just everything. But I don't see it coming straight after the trial. It will take 2 to 3 years until she comes out with a new album and she comes out again with new music. That's what I'm getting. So her career is going to be a long road for her again. She's going to have to work hard, and I feel bad for her.
Wow.
And get back to the status that she was before.
Very interesting.
We'll have to
keep tabs on this.
It is. I agree. What else do we want to know?
Let's see.
I'm just gonna bring up the chat. Meg has a college degree and a Plan B in healthcare. She shared this. She'll be fine. I agree. She'll be fine. But her singing career, her music career is the one that
it's gonna take a hit.
It's gonna take a big hit, and she will get back to it differently, but not before. So after 2 or 3 years, I feel.
She's going to probably take a couple years, go lay low. You know what I mean? That's the best way to kind of step away and then re-enter the scene when she's got the right team around her.
Plus, she has trust issues after everything, right? I mean, and she's
I don't
so
blame
young.
her.
Campfire is saying she's talented. She's 25.
She's such a baby.
Yeah. Which makes it even sadder that she's been through
so
much. So young.
So horrible what the music industry will do to you.
Okay, so yeah, I think we've debunked and we found the bodyguard. So he is watching the finals of the World Cup. And he just did. Obviously, that's a priority to him, not the trial. But there you go. It's all about
priorities,
right? If their broker gets off from Pepe. Sure, to win a civil case against him. Good question. Let's find out. But
I hope so.
Did we ask if he's gonna get off? Let's see. One thing at a time.
Yeah, I think you said he would.
Oh, okay. See, I'm so confused. It's just too much reading the chat.
Yeah, the chat's on fire today.
It is.
People really wanted this to be discussed, though, so.
I get it. So will she be able to win the Fool? Yes. The Fool.
Good.
If she plays her cards right, yes. I hope she's got a good, strong legal team.
You know, that's the thing with all these things. It's if you don't have the right legal team, I feel like you're just screwed.
I agree. Absolutely. So to the civil case against him, yes, she could, but I don't know if she will. She seems tired. She seems tired, guys. Exhausted. She's down. She's lost. She feels lost. She feels very disconnected to herself and lost. So she needs some time to regenerate, some time off. So I don't know if there will be a civil case. I don't feel it. I don't think she's going to go against it. Going to pursue that. Not now.
She might just want to cut her losses and get at just.
That's what I feel. Yeah. Yep, the Harfin. That's exactly what I feel.
Wow, this was really good.
Wasn't it? Question, who will win the case? Slight mission is capitals and question marks. Okay. Unless we have another big question, I think we will this will be the last questions. to keep the live as short as possible and not go to an hour and a half like we normally do. Hold on. So who will win this case? We all know
Beyonce.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z will come out the winner. So the Chariot, she's gonna win the case. Ooh, oh, the same card. The same cards came up with Tory's cards. The Devil, the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles.
That is wild.
Wow.
You guys,
Wow.
is that not crazy?
No, it's not. That's how it works. That's
I know,
how it
but
works.
it's just like, this is just.
I know, right? So the question is who will win the case? I mean, against whom? I mean, obviously they are, well, not obviously, allegedly, or this is our opinion, that Tory and Kelsey are guilty because allegedly they did it. They were in on it.
Sure.
Both of them.
Allegedly.
I do feel so. I don't feel jail time or anything like that. I don't know what the law says in the US and how it works, but I do feel that she will be monetized. So she will get a nice little package.
That's good.
Financial package. Black coffee. How does Beyonce feel about Megan now since she's managed by Jay-Z? Oh God, we have to ask about Beyonce. Just joking. I'll do that black coffee. Of course I will. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. If we missed questions in the chat, it's because there's so many right now. And I'm trying to toggle between the cards, what I'm picking up, and the chat too. Hold on. She doesn't like her. Beyonce does. That's exactly what I closed my eyes. I asked my guys.
Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, you had to whisper it. Oof.
I don't know why I had to whisper it, but Beyonce does not.
You know, Beyonce's listening.
Hi. Let's see. Ooh, same as Jay-Z. Jay-Z doesn't like her either.
Wow.
The Empress Justice. Why they're gonna go against? Oh my God! Don't tell me poor Megan is gonna. Okay, I don't know why, but I feel that Jay-Z and Beyonce are gonna go against her legally, against Megan. What is this vindictive stuff now? I don't like
this
that.
This is really insane behavior.
But it's not going to turn out well for Jay-Z and Beyonce. So their plan is not going to work out with that 6 of Swords. That's for sure. But they will try. They will go after her. I'm telling you, there is a secret that Megan has and knows. They're involved, that she's keeping it in her little crypt of secrets, which she will probably use or she's threatening to use against them. Which is why they want to hush her. And they're going to send the legal, bulldogs out there to stop her from talking.
Sounds about right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so quick question now. Because I got the lovers in and we asked about Beyonce and Jay-Z and Megan. So, I mean, is it possible, just putting it out there, allegedly, that maybe Jay-Z and Meg had a little fling with Beyonce too? Maybe there was a little triangle there.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I never say never. Well, especially in that situation.
I'm just going to say that because I've always kind of felt with Beyonce, don't go after me. I'm entitled to my own opinion. If you're a Beyonce fan, it's just my opinion. I've always felt that maybe Beyonce's fluid.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be shocked by that.
Yeah. So I'm just putting it out there, allegedly. This is for entertainment purposes only. That there might have been something between those three as well. Nothing, not in like an emotional relationship or anything, but a
Yeah,
little
like
bit
a
of
fun. Yeah.
fun here and there. Yes. But that's not the secret. That's not the secret that we're talking about. The secret that we're talking about is much deeper, much bigger, and it is
I
going to
think.
be
I
damaging.
think it's a. I think it's dark. I think that's what the secret is.
It is, and that's why that's why all of this is happening, and a lot more about this case is going to come out, a lot more. That's why I feel that people are feeling that intuitively. That's why everyone is so fascinated by the case, and
Yeah.
everyone's here tonight,
Clearly.
talking
Yes.
about it.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't say Beyonce, but Jay definitely did. He's known to hook up with his artists. There you go. They definitely hooked up. Well, definitely according to my cards, or allegedly. But yeah, but Beyonce too. And I'm not surprised Beyonce and Jay-Z are in an open marriage. I mean, most of these artists and Hollywood people and anyone in the entertainment industry, a lot of them are in open relationships.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just part of the landscape now.
Exactly. Which is weird. So, yeah, everyone's saying it's because it's like a movie. It is.
Totally.
And I feel that we all side with Megan because we do realize, she's so young. She's been through so much. We just, and I'll continue to say, Tory, the vibe, the energy is not someone you can not only trust, but I wouldn't leave a woman or a child alone in a room with him. I mean, I just,
No.
he's one of those, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. Experience in Jane's most career purposes. Yeah. Do the breaches the celebrities do have to do in order to advance in their careers? We don't need to say everything out loud,
No,
but it's in the writing. It's
Yeah.
in the writing, that's for
Yep.
sure.
For sure.
And that's why I'm saying 2023. And I feel the readings that we're going to do next year are going to be so interesting as things start unfolding and being exposed. It's going to be like the best soap opera, I feel, or the best situation for all of us in a sense when it comes to entertainment, right? It's not exactly the best topic, or it's a light topic.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's all coming out.
Me too.
So I'm really happy about that.
Wow.
So allegedly, everything is alleged. Everything
Alleged.
for entertainment purposes only. I've had people scream at me in the comments saying, it feels like we're watching like a legal show. You keep putting all these disclaimers. We have to put these disclaimers because everyone's against everyone and everyone is after everyone. And you never know out there, and especially truth tellers get a lot of, we get in trouble generally, not we, but anyone who is on this platform gets in trouble
For sure.
when they speak, when they talk openly. So we all have to, be careful generally. So yeah, just like a simulation game, right? Exactly. We're seeing through the illusions, and next year we're actually going to be everything that people deemed as conspiracy theories and kind of like shut it in that little box called conspiracy theory is now going to be out in the open, and it's going to be like, but no, this is not conspiracy and it's not a theory because it's right there. It's in front of us. We've got the receipts. We can finally piece everything together, and it's all going to make a lot more sense. And that is what is this great awakening that I've been talking about. Part of it, these celebrities and these stories and everything that we're talking about is what is going to open our eyes and awaken the ones that haven't awakened yet.
Mm-hmm.
And this is part of the ascension, because that's when once you see how tangible all these things are and how real all these things are that everyone kind of like shoved off as conspiracy theories. Yeah, there are conspiracy. There are some stuff that is very far-fetched. I agree. Absolutely agree. There are some stuff out there that are just not true. But that is what is going to change our perception about who we are and what this world we live in is all about. And even our own powers and even our own mission in this world. It's all going to start making sense. It's all for everyone to start piecing the puzzle of your own life first and foremost, and then everything else. And then the last one, and then we're off. Fem, do you notice since your last reading of Harry and Meghan, people are starting to see through their lies? Yes. So I'm going to be doing a video on that because I have a lot to say. The thing about Harry and Meghan is whenever I did videos on that or whenever anyone speaks up about them, they get trolled, they get attacked, people label them racist, people label us, abusers, liars, whatever it is. Things that we've been seeing. I've been talking about Harry and Meghan for 3 or 4 years. I did my first reading I did 3 years ago. And a lot of the stuff that was coming out on that reading is now making sense. And look at Harry and Meghan, the documentary now. It's just one lie after the other. It's one thing after the other. I mean, wasn't the Oprah interview enough?
Guess not.
Guess not. So that's another thing that I'm going to be talking. So so if you're interested in the royal family, I am very much a royal watcher. So I do have a lot of knowledge around the royal family. And so I will be doing a very intensive video on Harry and Meghan, not just on the documentary, because I think a lot of people have talked about the docu-series. There's nothing else I want to add to that, but I have some information and stuff that I want to share with everyone. And I will be doing a reading about them because I don't feel that they're living together or that this marriage is going to last. I feel that it's TikTok. The time is coming now where we're going to find out that they're separated, that they're no longer together, and that's going to happen after Harry's book is out. But anyways, we'll talk about it in the next video for that.
Awesome.
Right. So I think that's it for today. It was a great live. Thank you,
everyone.
Live. Thank you all
Thank
for
you.
being here. I'm sorry if I missed some of your questions. It's very difficult for Georgio and I to the chat. There are 81 people in the chat right now. It was going crazy. A lot of questions. I'm usually focusing on the cards and my guides and what I'm getting through. And Georgio too is trying to see what the chat is saying. So I'm sorry if I missed your questions, but definitely after Christmas, during our next live, we will be here and we will talk about whatever else comes up.
Amazing.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like this video. Please go ahead. Down below, you will also find Georgio's social media handles and the links as well. So please go ahead and follow Georgio too. And thank you all. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas, but not yet.
That's right. Not yet, but yes, when we get there.
When we get there, we'll wish you a Merry Christmas, but I wish you a Merry pre-Christmas week.
Yes,
I hope you all have done your Christmas shopping. I hope everyone is feeling joyful and gleeful for the holidays. And anyways, we'll be seeing you very, very soon. Thank you all for being here.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.